Hello everybody, Angie here, coming on to do a little journal page with you guys. I had an idea and thought I would share it with you, see if I could share some inspiration with you on this journal page. I've got pretty much all my elements that I think I want to work with here, so let's get right into this. I'm working with just a standard journal page. This is just a one-sided cardstock, 6x9. And I'm going to be working on this. I really like this paper. I love that gold foiling in there, and that just kind of piqued my interest. So that's what I'm going to be going with. I'm going to be pulling from there and trying to create a decent page from there. I just really like those colors. Okay, now my page today is going to be a triple tag. I guess triple because I'm going to be making 3 tags. But they're going to be flip outs with journaling spots. Okay, now this is just my interpretation and my piece, but you can always modify it to fit your own needs. Like I said, this is a 6" by 9". Okay, and with my 3 tags, they have to be narrow, because if I do 2, 2, and 2, that will bring each tag all the way snug right and fill the whole page. So I cut my tags down to 1 7/8 inch, okay, and I just used the 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and I cut 1 7/8 inch strips, and I cut 3 of them, okay. And then once I cut 3 of them, I scored them down, and I want them to be staggered. I'm going to stagger each tag. So I scored 1 at 6 inches, 1 at 5.5 inches, and 1 at 5 inches. And I'm going to stagger my tags just like this. Now again, you know, how you create your page is totally up to you. I'm just sharing you my idea. But this little flap here I'm going to leave. It will serve as a base to secure it down, as well as just a little extra piece for decoration on the top, okay? So then on the opposite side, you can do multiple things. You can leave it blank, you can collage it, you can use coffee dyed or tea dyed paper on there for journaling. I chose on this one just to bring in, I used my stamp, line stamp, just this one right here, and I just brought in some lines. I thought just a little something different. And I did a prototype here, and as soon as we get done, I'll show you there. So I'm just making this one just a little bit different than the first one that I made. So you have like a couple different ideas of which way you can go with this. Okay, so on this one, I just chose to do the lines. Okay, so we'll be decorating, we'll be doing something with the front of the tag, and then when you flip it over, you've got a journaling spot there. Okay, so I did all those on one side. Okay. And I did cut one of those, so we just need to finish cutting the tag shape on these ones. And just the usual way, like so. So how is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well and in good spirits. I'm doing good. I've had my coffee. I'm feeling energized. Okay, like I said, you can do them. Now, if you choose to just maybe do 2 tags, you can make your tags a little bit wider. I'm just choosing to do 3. And I did them each 1/2 inch difference in length, so I can stagger them. And I think I'll stagger them like this. Okay. So there's that. And then, like I said, I really like that foil, so I thought I would incorporate some of that in on my tag as well. So let's do that next, and we'll just work with one at a time. And I have some really old dictionary page that was gifted to me by a friend here at community, in the crafting community, from I believe it was Stephanie. Stephanie, thank you very much. I am totally enjoying this paper here. And I thought I would just do, we're just going to do like just a little something. something like that. Just, and I thought I would make these ones a little bit more masculine, I guess you would say. Not necessarily masculine, but a little bit more masculine. I'm going to be using my Tim Holtz dolls, paper dolls, and so we'll incorporate some of those. And yeah, I just thought we'd just bring some of that in like that. We're just going to keep it really simple, have a little fun play, and hopefully you will like the, oops, this is very fragile paper, so I do forget sometimes you have to be very careful with this. And there is a tear on it as well, so a cut there. So let's get this down. And I love working with my gilding flakes. I don't know how popular that is. They are a little bit messy. They're not as bad as glitter. And it's such a beautiful effect. It's so worth it when you use it. I'll tell you, I just love it. And it can be a little bit pricey. I do try to get it when it's on sale. But a little bit goes a long way. So if you happen to have never tried it, definitely worth giving it a try. Buy a bag of it. You can buy the multicolored. This has silver, rose gold, and gold. Or you can buy the little sheets and tear off pieces as you need it. It comes in different ways. You can buy it in bags or sheets. So totally up to you. But I definitely suggest, if you haven't worked with it, give it a try. You will love it. Like I said, it can be a little bit messy, but just take your time. It is so worth it. So worth it. Okay. So we'll come in on the other side on this one. And I'm just trying to maximize my paper here. And just use a little bit. Oh, and I didn't, see if I can pull that back up. Forgot to ink my edge. There we go. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay. Let's trim that off. Alrighty. That'll work. So that's 2. And bring in a piece to this side. I don't like that straight edge. Let's tear that a little bit. That's a little bit better. Oh, see, I'm just rushing here. I forgot to ink my edge again. There we go. 3 times is a charm. Here we go. Okay. Finally. Trim that up. So I think this really will elevate your page. It gives nice decoration, gives a really pretty page, as well as some good journaling. You know, even though the tags are slender, you know, you still got good amount of room for journaling. Okay, and you know, we all like that. Okay, so next I thought to bring in the foil. I thought we would just, now I don't know if I should, use, now when you're working with this, you can do it multiple ways. You could use a wet glue, you could use glue stick, you could use tape runner, anything you want. It sticks down very, very easily. So we're going to try one. I've never used glue stick, and I just want to kind of okay, and you just glue it down, see, just like that. And then you want to take a wire brush or something semi-firm, or you could use your fingers sometimes and just give it a press, okay, and just rub it in, kind of like you're buffing your nails, and rub away all the excess, okay, until it's nice and smooth against your surface, okay, just like that. Get it nice and smooth. And I usually have my little brush, but I just didn't grab that, so I'm just going to use my finger this time, okay. Tap away the excess, and look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. And you can go as now when you have extra, it's best to use like a piece of paper underneath, because what you can do is grab that and just put it right back in your container and save it and reuse that, okay. Like I said, a little bit goes a long way. I think I want to put a little bit more. So I'm just dabbing, and I'm just going to go in. And I'm trying not to make a mess. I'm going to try and keep it contained into the jar as much as I can. Okay. There we go. And then just buff it. Give it a good press. Buff it around until it's nice and smooth. No pieces dangling. Give it a little tap. Look at how pretty. I love it. Okay, that's good for that one. And we're just going to do the other two the same way. Try and keep my mess contained to a minimum. All right. And as you can see, my glue stick there. And we're just going to, it's not too bad with the glue stick. I don't mind it so much. Okay, and give it a buff. And you can feel when you're working with your fingers, and you can see it also when it's nice and smooth and there's no bits and pieces hanging and dangling. Give it a tap. So pretty. So pretty. All right. Like I said, I'm trying my best here. Okay. And in we go. One more time. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to try and use this, pick up this excess and just brush it right back into my jar. Like that. And I'll just... All right, not too bad. Wipe off my hands a little bit. I have gold flakes on my clothes. Okay, there we go. So, let's just start. Like I said, I just want to bring in some of that gold. I think that would look really nice. And it does. Okay. Can you see that little bit right there? All you gotta do is just buff that right off. Okay. That's why the brush works a little bit better than your hand, but just make sure you've got all those little bits and pieces buffed right off. Let me look these over a little bit more. Okay. So those are gonna go like that. Very nice. And then we got to put these down. Now I brought in, like I said, I brought in some Tim Holtz paper dolls, and we'll use our gentleman. And I thought we'd keep it simple and just, you know, I've got glitter flakes all over. I was thinking just throw in a couple labels, and this, because he has his hand, I feel like needs something there. I'm just going to keep it simple, just something like that. Okay, I'll glue those down. Get the positioning of his hand on this one right about there. Okay. Of course, the decorating is completely up to you. Whatever you got your vibe going for that moment and that day. Okay, so that'll be one like that. Okay. We'll do the other ones the same way. Maybe something like that. Okay, that'll be that one. And then this one. He's got his elbow, like we need something under his elbow, so we gotta put this one on this side. Let's see. Okay, so right there. Okay, right about there. Okay, so there we've got our tags decorated. Now we're ready to secure those down. And I do want to stagger them. So we just got to figure out our placement, about where we want them on the page. Maybe because I need to leave room. So I have some 1-inch circles, and I thought I would put those there to hold those closed. And then I also have some brads and some Tim Holtz let's see. Thinking about something like that. Or I like that, like that. Yes, okay, so let's do that. Punch 2 more holes. Try and get it centered. Pretty good. Okay. And now we're ready to put these down. And let me bring this close to me. Sorry if you see my head. I'm just going to try to position these somewhat level. Kind of maybe use something to get those straight. Oh, sticking on me a little bit. Not ready for it to stick yet. All right. Let's start with that one right about there. Okay. So now we're just going to glue down this portion here. Try to get them straight and lined up. Okay. That's kind of sticking out just a little bit, but I don't think that'll make too much of a difference. Okay, so then we got to put this down, and we're just going to glue the top half because it's going to serve as a closure for our tag. Like that. Okay, do the next one. Again, just gluing down this portion here. And let's get it positioned. Stagger it a little bit. Oh, I need to go up a little higher. Right about there, okay. Okay, and the last one. And try to get this one. I'm gonna hold this one up just so I could try to right about there, I think. I think that's pretty good, okay. Oh, this part, top part, not the bottom. Okay. There we go. I feel like that this front needs a little something. Let's see. What do I have? Got some words. I've already got the paper, the dictionary, but let's see. I don't see anything that catches my eye. Give me just a second and see. I like that. Do all the good you can. I like that. So now we need one on each of them, just to make them look. They gave no more thought. How about that one? Nothing else to lose. I don't know. Let's do that one. Simple but effective, I think. Okay, that's it, guys. That's my page layout. Oops. Looks like we're gonna need some glue on that with that gilding. That glittered foil there. It's not gonna stick very well. So let's go back over that and reinforce that a little bit. Yep. Comes right up with the, okay. All right. Now we can bring a little bit more color. You know, and if you wanted to, you can even go more in depth with the decorating, but I think this is nice, just like that. So that's my page, my triple tag flip out, like so. And you've got a little journaling spot there. Very nice. Journaling spot. And journaling spot. And I got a sneeze. Ew, excuse me. All right, let me bring in the other one that I made. It's a little bit different, same concept, but a little different. I did this one more of a spring theme. So that's one we did together. Here's my other one, and I used a different type of closure. Okay, let me just move that one and be a little distracting. Okay, same sizes, 5, 5.5, and 6-inch tags. Okay, they're 1 7/8 inches in width. I used the circles as the tabs on the top here this way, and then I used coffee dyed paper on an inside lining for my journaling spot, and I went all the way up and down. I decorated the front and just left the complete middle for a journaling spot. Just used some little stickers here and there on that one. Okay, and then for closure I did double circles. I cut a circle, 1-inch circle in half on here, tied it, used some little miniature brads, and then the, I don't know what type of closure you call that, where you just close it up around the brad like that. And I think that is very cute as well. Here's the second one. Again, coffee dyed paper, just a little floral sticker element there. I used the same vintage dictionary page with some spring stickers and some nice bright pastel colors for spring as well. And then wrap around closure like so with some twine. And then here is the third one. So I like both designs. Just like that. Isn't that cute? I love it. All right, so just a couple different ideas for you. Here's the one that I made off camera, my prototype. Here's the one we made together. Okay, just kind of depends on the size of your tags, what type of closure you want. Here's a closure like so. Okay, this one has the tie closure, but I think they are very, very nice pages. I hope you like the project. I hope you give them a try. Please hit that subscribe button. Give me a like, leave me a comment. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next video. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.